Welcome back, everybody, to We Watch Whedon Firefly. I'm Joel.
I'm Lauren.
And this is episode 3, entitled Bushwhacked.
Bushwhacked.
The last we left off on the train job, I feel like maybe some questions were answered for you, probably not. More questions were thrust upon you.
More questions have arisen, guys. I was just literally saying, I want to know what she's saying. What is she talking about? 2x2 hands of blue, and then the dudes with the blue hands or gloves. We see them, but we don't know who they are and what they're doing and anything about them.
Mal made a lot of enemies that episode.
Yeah.
Niska and these blue hand men.
Yeah, he's really showing just this kind of like, almost Robin Hood-esque.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I'm seeing in him thus far.
Yes.
I know there's probably clearly more development for him.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what happens for this next episode. I want to know what's going on with River.
How many more enemies can Mal make?
I mean, how many more individuals are there in the universe?
Fair point. Let's see if he makes any enemies in this episode.
All right, let's check it out.
I think he's probably gonna. I always love fake sports. You have to write the episode, sure. You have to create a sport.
I can't really tell. They don't seem to be playing by any civilized rules.
Oh, okay. Well,
pretty far from civilization. How's your sister?
She seems to understand it perfectly.
Yes.
And she still won't talk about what it was that they did to her at the academy.
Perhaps she's not sure herself.
I don't know if I'll be able to help her here, and I need to help her.
Simon, you are. Leaving your whole world behind? It's incredibly selfless.
I selflessly turned us both into wanted fugitives.
Oh, we're all running from something, I suppose.
Oh.
Must be coming up on something. Oh my god.
Oh.
What, she have a stroke or something?
Sure enough.
What happened?
Inhaling her, but whoever's there is as healthy as the guy we just ran over.
She knows.
Ghost.
Oh.
Maybe a short-range scow.
Settlers.
One way.
Grab 15, maybe 20 families on a boat that size. You pack them in tight enough.
Families?
Did everyone on board. Killed them. Then he decided to take a swim, see how fast his blood would boil out his ears.
You're a very up person.
Shouldn't we report this?
To who? Lions? Right. They're gonna run right out here, lickety-split, make sure these taxpayers are okay.
Then we'll have to. There's folks on board in need of help. Why aren't they beaming no distress call?
It's true. There's no beacon.
Which means it's likely no one's looking to find her.
All the more reason for us to do the right thing.
Where do you think you're headed?
To save all the hurt people.
Thought I'd offer my
Have
services
lunch.
in case anyone on board required medical attention.
Captain Zoe, you're going in first. We'll holler if we need you.
He wants to go adventuring.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
I'm just cooped up.
I suppose it's just the thought of a little mylar and glass being the only thing separating a person from nothing.
It's impressive what nothing can do to a man. Like that fella we bumped into. He likely stuck up
Literally.
on our belly about now. That's what space trash does, kind of latches on the first big something, stops long enough. That'd be a bit like you and your sister, wouldn't it?
Ooh.
Everything was left on. Ship powered down on its own.
How long has it been out there?
No sign of a struggle. They're just gone.
Long enough that it still has power.
Yeah.
Personal log. Someone was in the middle of an entry.
Ooh. She's hearing ghosts.
Can't sleep. There's too much screaming.
There is no screaming.
Not in your head, Simon.
Yeah.
Hey, grab your med kit, let's hoof it. Mal wants us both over there on a double.
But there's nobody there.
Hi. What are you doing here and what's with the suit?
You're hilarious. hilarious.
Oh, just some hazing. It's
Sadist.
fine.
All right. Where are all the people? Ship says lifeboat launched more than a week ago. We're going to assume everyone got off okay.
You hungry, sweetie?
Dun,
For
dun,
mischief.
dun. Okay.
Just as creepy as the tricycle.
These used to be children here.
Genseed, protein, crop supplements. Everything a growing family needs to make a fresh start on a new world.
And yet no people.
Subsidies for 14 plus families. You'd think those who escaped would find room for some of this.
Nobody escaped.
Oh, hello. Oh.
I know I did this.
But free stuff.
Surprise!
What do you...
Follow the voices.
No, don't ever leave the ship. Not ever. You handle her leave, son.
What the chick shut down is going on in there?
Not now, dear.
It's so funny because it's, you know, as the characters, they're husband and wife, but I don't see them interact
What'd you see?
all that much,
Yeah.
so it's still not there for me.
Yeah.
From behind.
Everyone's going to hurt Jack.
No mercy.
How can he close that behind him?
Right?
Did.
No mercy. No, we got lots of mercy. We got lots and lots of people.
Now get some answers out of this
Like
kid.
this mercy punch.
He's a real beast. It's a wonder you're still alive.
Look bigger when I couldn't see him. Cattle.
This mercy punch.
Cattle for the slaughter. Open up. See what's inside.
The ship was hit by Reavers.
Remember them?
Reavers?
Yeah.
So cow. Reavers don't leave no survivors.
Oh.
Strictly speaking, wouldn't say they did.
What? are you
He's
suggesting?
terrified of them.
He is.
Work ain't done. Still substantial money value sitting over there.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going over there with them bodies. No rotten way.
They'll scare the women.
I'll go. I've dealt with bodies. They don't worry me.
I'd like to go with him. Maybe see what I can do about putting those folks to rest.
These folks already resting pretty good, Ship.
Yes.
River says they are not resting very
Yeah,
well.
yeah. You got some screaming voices.
Yeah.
You go say your words. Shane, you'll help the doctor and Shepherd Book cut down those people, then you'll load up the cargo.
Zuko.
He's like, no, I don't want
Please.
to.
We're sitting put for a funeral?
Yes, Jay. That is exactly what we're gonna do.
What's going on?
Well,
Oh, you know.
taking a moment.
You know, just stealing stuff.
Not a thing.
Thieving.
Right?
No, don't you say that. It's the Reavers.
Uh-oh.
Quorum Reavers, come back.
Get that stuff stored.
Firefly class transport, you are ordered to release control of your helm. Prepare to dock and be boarded.
What?
Alert issued on an unidentified Firefly class believed to be carrying 2 fugitives, a brother and sister.
What are they wanted for?
It's not available. It's classified.
Brain stuff.
Yeah. Secret brain stuff.
Bricks in the air, and that's all.
Medicine.
Why? Are you gonna put her in plain sight too?
Don't get touchy. Just do as I say.
Is that why you let us stay? So you could use us as bargaining chips?
Knew there was a reason.
They're not. We're not giving her to them.
Do as the man says.
Book knows the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your vessel?
It is. Bought and paid for. I'm Captain Malcolm Reynolds.
And these items, I take it you rescued them as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Looks to me like an illegal salvage operation.
Looks to me like your guys down in the infirmary are gonna get it.
Yeah, mine's property too. You could lose your ship, Captain. But that is a wrist slap compared to the penalty for harboring fugitives. A brother and sister. When I search this vessel, I won't find them, will I?
No children on this boat.
I didn't say children. Siblings. Adult siblings.
I misunderstood.
No one would blame you for that, Captain. I know how these older model Fireflies tend to have those troublesome little nooks.
Do they? Smugglers and the like tend to prefer them just for that reason.
You don't say.
We will continue this conversation in a more official capacity.
It's a curiosity, a woman of stature such as yourself falling in with these types.
Not in the least. It's a mutually beneficial business arrangement.
And you love him?
I don't see how that's relevant.
Oh,
Wow.
he's your husband.
Yes.
You two met through Captain Reynolds.
Captain was looking for a pilot.
Different conversation.
Yes.
Pull the old switch.
Single.
More dinosaurs.
There's dinosaurs.
I fought with a lot of people in the war.
And your husband.
Fight with him sometimes too.
Is there any particular reason you don't wish to discuss your marriage?
Don't see that it's any of your business is all. We're very private people.
The legs. You can put that down.
Watch does
Her
not
legs,
feel the
and
same.
right where her legs meet her back. The whole area.
Her butt.
And above it.
All of it.
Gerslers crammed right under every cooling drive so that you strain your primary artery function and you end up having to recycle secondary exhaust through a bypass system just so you don't end up pumping it through the main at-hole.
Just talk his ear off so he
You
kicks
know
you
what
off
I
the ship.
mean?
You've seen what she wears? Forget about it.
Oh,
you
well.
ever been with a warrior woman?
Which one's gonna blink first?
Yeah, the standoff.
Pirates with their own chaplain. There's an oddity.
Not the only oddity in this end of space, Commander.
These fugitives that we're looking for, the brother and the sister, they were last seen on Persephone.
Matter of fact.
They also left port aboard a Firefly class transport. Just about the same time that you shipped out with Serenity.
Persephone's a big place.
Yes. Yes, it is, and that Firefly isn't. And if anyone's hiding anywhere on it, you will find them.
They got a lot.
Stop
They got a lot.
threatening
Yeah.
and start doing some finding. Oh boy.
That ship is evidence. I'm not in the habit of destroying evidence.
Of course not. Be against the rules.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make a leap here and figure this is your first tour out here on the border.
It's a very loyal crew you have there. But then I can tell by your record you have a tendency to inspire that quality in people. Sergeant.
Oh.
It's not Sergeant. Not anymore. War's over.
For some, the war will never be over. I noticed your ship's called Serenity. You were stationed on Hera at the end of the war. Battle of Serenity Valley took place there, if I recall.
What's the name of the pilot?
You know, I believe you might be right.
Independence suffered a pretty crushing defeat there. And some say that after Serenity, the Browncoats were through, that the war ended in that valley.
You know,
Seems odd you name your ship after a valley you're on the wrong side of.
May have been the losing side. Still not convinced it was the wrong one.
Is that why you attacked that transport?
What?
You're still fighting the same battle, Sergeant. Only those weren't soldiers you murdered. They were civilians, families, citizens loyal to the Alliance trying to make a new life for themselves. You
Wrong
just
tree,
can't
buddy.
see
Yeah.
So we attacked that ship, then brought the only living survivor to our infirmary. Is that what we did?
that. I'd ask him.
Makes sense.
Only I'm not sure he'll be able to speak with his tongue split down the middle.
With the chin up.
I haven't seen that kind of torture since the war.
I should have known.
You and your crew are bound by law. Formal charges will be transmitted to Central Authority.
Commander, I'm not what you need to be concerned about right now. Things go the way they are, there's gonna be blood.
About his tongue split down the middle?
I think so.
Reavers.
That is what I said.
You can't imagine how many times men in my position had that excuse. Reavers did it.
It's the truth. That poor bastard you took off my ship. He looked right into the face of it, was made to stare.
It.
The darkness, blacker than a space it moves through.
Very poetic.
It was, actually.
They made him watch. He probably tried to turn away. They wouldn't let him. You call him a survivor, he's not.
How's Mal gonna escape this wacky adventure?
Let's go again.
Get him out of here.
Oh, what did the crazy guy do?
I want guards on the nursery.
It won't matter! You won't find him. I know where he'll go.
Come on.
I'd listen to your sister.
Question.
How many more men you feel like losing today, Commander? Nobody knows Serenity like I do. I can help you.
Because how many did I start out with?
Let him go first.
Got a dozen to spare, I think.
Great. Thanks. Now I'll really have the advantage.
Nope, no one over here.
Ah! Crazy dude.
Pretty boy soldier's not gonna sleep well for a while.
Yeah, no.
You save his core arm alive, he still takes the cargo. I'm done.
You had to. Couldn't let us profit. Wouldn't be civilized.
Episode 3, Bushwhacked. What'd you think?
Yeah, like it was good, and we kind of like learned some stuff, but we also didn't learn a whole lot. It was just kind of like a...
Didn't see any more of the blue hands.
We didn't see any of that, but we did see this kind of fear that everybody has of the Reavers.
For the Reavers.
And the Alliance doesn't seem to be all that concerned about them.
They're spread too thin across the entire galaxy, I believe. They don't have the eyes in certain places where they need to be.
Gotcha. So it's not that they're unafraid, they're unaware.
Yeah, so everyone else is afraid. Yeah.
Oh, no, clearly. And for good reason,
When Jane is shaking in his boots, there's got to be something really spooky out there. I feel like we learned a lot about loyalty.
Yes.
They're still risking their lives for Simon and River. They could have easily handed them over, and they did not.
This is true.
But I believe loyalty pays loyalty, right? So they're loyal to them. They get loyalty in return.
This is true.
That's how a crew works.
It's how a team is kept strong.
Space pirates, don't double cross your captain.
I thought they were space cowboys.
Space cowboys, they called them pirates in this episode.
We don't know what they are. Yeah, guys.
Thanks for watching episode 4, but 3 of Firefly.
Firefly, and this has been We Watch Whedon.
We done watched it.
Guys, thank you so much for watching We Watch Whedon Firefly. We love watching Whedon, so why don't we watch more Whedon together?
Watch
and you
Whedon
can
with
start
us.
by liking it.
Subscribing.
And hitting the notification bell so you know when the next one comes out.
And become a supporter on Patreon.
Because that makes us make you more videos. I mean, that helps everybody.